This ride might get a little bit rough, so you might want to have yourself home in the stirrups for this one. The other day I was reading a story about this horse. Very well-trained horse, dead broke, bomb-proof, they said. And he just suddenly blew up. For no apparent reason, out of a clear blue sky, he just suddenly blew up. Maybe you've heard stories like that. That reminds me of something I'll tell you about. When I was a kid, my old man was a drunk, see? And he used to beat on me a lot. And I mean every day. Every day. I can't remember a day without it. I was little. I didn't always understand the reasons why I was getting these beatings. Sometimes there was no reason. You know, a drunk can start an argument with himself and take it out on you. So this went on over time, and there was nothing I can do to prevent it. I tried to be a good boy, but I was never quite good enough. No matter what I did, I could not escape these beatings, so I just quit trying. There was nothing I could do but grit my teeth and endure it. But, you know, Tempest has a way of fugiting. And as time went by, I got older. And I got bigger. And I got stronger. And there came a day when my old man came in on a drunk and commenced his usual preliminaries. And he got the surprise of his fucking life. And he never raised a hand to me again. See, I just blew up for no apparent reason out of a clear blue sky. There's a thing called learned helplessness. And here's the scene. You subject someone to a painful stress. And you subject it to them in such a way that they cannot escape it no matter what they do. You might even provide them with some ways to escape, but then those ways don't work. Right? So you teach them that they have no control, they have no power, nothing. They cannot escape this stress. And what happens is they break. They grit their teeth and endure it. They become docile, non-resistant, obedient, because nothing they do matters. I knew this guy who tied these horses up real short, like their heads right up against the wall. Tied them up short and was going to leave them there for an indeterminate amount of time. He said he was going to teach them patience. See where I'm going? I said, how about this? How about if I take that milking stool from over there and you get up on that and I put a noose around your neck, throw the end over the rafter, tie you off, and come back in a couple hours, work on your patience. What do you think? He didn't invite me back. I regret only that I couldn't take the horses with me when I left. But I console myself to think that maybe someday one of those horses will give him the surprise of his life. But I digress. They used to call that sacking out a horse, basically to break their spirit so they would stop resisting. They would become docile and obedient. See, I don't want that kind of obedience. I'd rather have a horse be wild and frisky, like my old pony. He had a mind of his own. I'd say, hey, let's go to the right. He'd say, no, not going that way. We're going to the left. And usually he had a damn good reason. What if I'm out in the woods and I dismount and I ground tie my horse, right? Now I go off and get killed. My horse is standing there ground tied. There's a forest fire, and he dies in a forest fire because I ground tied him there, and he won't use his own native instinct to run away from the fire. Is that what you want from your horse? If you want dead, mindless, spiritless obedience from your horse, you don't want a horse. You want a motorcycle. See, what I want from my horse is not obedience. I want trust. If he does what I ask him to do, I want it to be because he trusts me to make good decisions. That I know the world, I know the situation, and he's going to trust my judgment. There's a flip side to that, though. Remember, there are times when I want to trust my horse's judgment. You know? Because horses are smart. They know how to survive. When we're out there dealing with the natural world, and he doesn't want to go a certain direction for something, he spooks it. There's something over there. I don't want to go over there. I'm going to go some other way if I can. Because maybe there's something over there that he can see that I can't. What if it's a bear? What if it's a snake? What if, you know? Am I going to force him to go against his nature because I'm the pig-headed one with opposable thumbs? I don't think so. When we're in the horse's world, I defer to the horse's judgment a lot of times. Now, when we have to deal with the human world, riding across a highway or something like that, see, now I know that I know this world a lot better than my horse does. And I'm going to say, you defer to my judgment on this one because I know human beings are nuts. And I can take care of us here. Trust is a whole lot better than obedience. I don't want him to do something just because I say so. I want him to do it because he trusts me to make good decisions. And the way I earn that is to make good decisions.